Good morning one and all. Now we will study about the next type of production system, that is job shop production system. Now so far we have studied about what? Continuous production system, okay, then mass production system, and third one was intermittent production system. So like that way the next type of production system is job shop production system. Now what do you mean by that? It involves handling of inferior task. So whatever task is been there, it can be handled by a single employee or a group of employees. So usually what happens, whatever the work allocation is been given, or whatever the task or what responsibilities are been given to each and every workers, it can be handled by a single employee, okay, or it can be done by the group of employees. Now here the question arises that, okay, based on what the work will be handled by a single employee or group of employees, it can be based on what kind of work is been given, okay, or whether that employee will be able to complete that particular task, because few works are there or few tasks are there, okay, it cannot be handled only by a single individual, because as we are aware that a single person cannot be having the adequate knowledge about that particular field, okay. So when the task is been divided among the group members which are there, like if the task is been divided among the group of employees, that time what happens, the work pressure also will be reduced and plus time also will be saved. Because just imagine that if 5 employees have been there in a particular group, and if the task is been divided among the 5 employees, okay, means related to whatever the work is there, one employee will take care of this particular work, okay, the other employee will take care of other work which is there. So like that way what happens, the two advantage will be there in that, the time also will be saved, okay, and plus what happens, sharing of different ideas and knowledge you can get in a particular group. So here now the name itself suggests that job shop production system. Now job production system is what? Related to what kind of work is been allocated. So like that way the distribution of work is been done among the group of employees, okay. Like simple example we have seen that, okay, if you want to manufacture any kind of a product, one employee or a few group of employees, they will take care of the handling of raw material. Then the other group of employees, okay, they will handle or take care of the production, okay, production process. And the next set of employees or next group of employees which are there, they will take care of packing work, okay, or putting labeling, brand name and all. So like that way the different kind of task or work will be allocated. So that is called as the job shop production system. Handling of whatever the task is being done, it can be there done by a single employee or a group of employees. A single employee or single individual, if he is efficient enough, okay, or he is knowledgeable enough, then he can handle that particular work. Or in other case also it can be done by the group of employees. Now here also we need to understand and study about the various advantages and disadvantages of this kind of a system, that is job shop production system. Now these are the points, you can just refer to that, and based on that the explanation will be done. That is, the first advantage is what? Use of general purpose machine and equipment which help manufacturing of variety of products. Now here you can see that use of general purpose machine and equipment means which kind of the machines and equipment are being used for manufacturing of variety of products. Now see here, if you want to manufacture variety means different kind of products the company wants to manufacture. So based on that, for manufacturing the different kind of products, okay, suitable machines have been required for that. Means this kind of a machine can handle this kind of a work. So like that way different kind of a machines and equipment have been required. Then next you can see the next point, that is each job provides learning opportunity to the workers and operator, okay. Now it can be each job, every job will be providing learning opportunity to the workers. Because what happens, see, no one is perfect, no one is fully perfect and fully knowledgeable that I can handle this particular work. Okay, the learning process is there. Learning, as you are aware that learning, it is a continuous process. We can't say that I am fully knowledgeable about all the field, everything I know. It's not like that. Now here also, each and every job which is there, it can be any kind of a job. Okay, whatever kind of the work is been given, it provides learning opportunity to the workers and operator. They can start learning in that particular job. Like suppose, just imagine that, okay, one simple example is there. Now just think that if a new machine has been brought in the organization, it is some new innovative machine which was not used before. Okay, so that time what happens, the workers will don't know how to operate that particular machine, because what happened, for so many days they were used to the old techniques, old machines which were there in the organization. They were not knowing about this new product or new machine which was being launched. Okay, they were unaware about that. So that time what happens, they cannot tell that I don't know how to operate this machine, so I will use only the old technique. It is not like that. Whatever the new things which have been implemented or new innovative things have been launched, they should have an eagerness in order to learn that particular thing. Okay, so whatever kind of a job which is there, it provides a learning opportunity to the workers and operator. Means the workers, that they should take that opportunity in order to learn something new things. The next one is optimal utilization of operator. Now what do you mean by utilization? They should make full use of the operator skills. Now as you are aware that, okay, what do you mean by skills? Each and every individual will be having different skills, okay, different talent which are there. So like that way, they need to make utilization of whatever the operator skills are there. Means in which field they are expert. Okay, means in which field they are talented and skillful. They need to make use of that. Then next you can see the fourth point, that is scope for creativity and innovation. Now here it will be providing scope for creativity and innovation. Like implementing something. Innovation means some new things, new products, new ideas, new techniques. Okay, so they will be providing a scope for creativity, creating something new things and some new innovative ideas also. So here now when we speak of innovation, it need not be only related to the product, okay, new product. Okay, innovation can also be, okay, new innovative ideas which are there. Okay, so that also will be related to this scope for creativity and innovation, implementing something new things or implementing something new techniques or new ideas in the organization. Now these are the certain advantages. Now apart from that, we'll be studying about the disadvantages. In disadvantage, you can see setup is required to be changed in a frequent manner to higher cost. So here whatever the setup is required in order to change, means some kind of changes can be implemented in the organization. As simple example I have told you. Now just think that in the organization, the company, they were using some old techniques or old machines, okay, which and few machines were old and outdated also. Okay, and continuously they are using the same machine again and again. Okay, they are not getting that much scope. So like that way what happens, some kind of the changes also can be implemented. Then production planning is a complex process and need to be undertaken. Production planning, it is a very complex process. Okay, now here what happens, as you are aware about the planning, whatever planning is been done, no, that plan should work out. Okay, then only it will be successful. But in this case, when the production planning is there, okay, it is a very complex task or it is a very difficult process, because here the production manager has to plan properly regarding what, okay, whatever the things are to be implemented how to allocate the work among the different workers, okay, then which kind of the products to be manufactured, and he should also take care of not only manufacturing but also he should take care of the design, okay, and quality of that particular product, okay, and what price or cost to be fixed for that particular product. So these all things he need to be taken care. So like that way only production process, it is a very complex process and need to be undertaken. And need to be undertaken means what? Whatever planning has been set, no, based on that only that plan should be implemented. Now you only think that whatever planning you set, unless and until your plan doesn't execute, or unless and until your plan doesn't come into action, there is no use of that particular plan. Then spacious premises are required for job production. Spacious premises are required for job production is what? Now here one simple example we can tell that, okay, now just imagine that one small department is there or one small room is there, okay, in that only some big machines are kept, okay, and the workers need to work on those machine and handle those machine and all that. That time what happens, the workers are working in a congested place, they are not feeling that much comfortable in order to work in that particular premises, or in premises means in that particular area, no, they are feeling congested and not comfortable in order to work in that environment. So here what happens, whatever suitable premises are there and space requirement is there, that should be made available for the job production. Like suppose what happens, we have kept some machines which are there for manufacturing process of a production process, and those machines, that much space is required for them to keep those machines, and workers, if the limited number of workers are there, means just imagine that if less number of workers are there and the space provided is less, then it's fine. If more number of workers are there and the space requirement which is been given, it is not that much sufficient in order for the workers to handle that machines and all that, they are feeling congested, okay. So like that way they should take proper care in order to provide the spacious premises for the job production. So that one become one disadvantage. So this is all about this type of production system, that is job shop production system, that is handling of whatever the task is been given. It can be there by a single employee or a group of employees. And we have studied about the certain advantages and disadvantages, okay. Now in advantages we had seen whatever the use of general purpose machine is there, which will help for manufacturing of variety of products, and every job provides learning opportunity to the workers. Then optimal utilization of operator, and there is more scope for creativity and innovation. Apart from that we had studied about the disadvantages, okay, means setup is required to be changed, and also the production planning, it is a very complex and difficult task, and the spacious premises are required for the job production, means whatever the area covered, okay, or whatever the space requirement is there, it should be sufficient or comfortable enough for the workers in order to do that particular manufacturing process. So this is all about the job shop production system.